Now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade J.J. Williams, and we're here today to continue the Freddy Krueger saga. We're going to take a look at A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, starring Robert Englund, Mark Patton, Kim Myers, Clu Gulager, Hope Lane, Robert Ressler, and Marshall Bell. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. As I said during the introduction, we're going to keep pushing through the Elm Street saga, the Freddy Krueger saga today, and we're going to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. As our movie opens, it's been 5 years since Freddy Krueger's apparent defeat. Now, the Walshes have moved in to Nancy Thompson's former home, and their teenage son, Jesse, has a nightmare about being stalked by Freddy driving a school bus. He wakes up and he attributes the dream to the unusual heat in the room. Jesse goes to school the next day with his friend Lisa, whom he is interested in romantically, but is too shy to flirt with her. After getting into a fight in gym class with a kid named Grady, their teacher, Coach Schneider, has them stay after class, causing them to bond and become friends. Lisa comes over to visit after school and ends up discovering Nancy's diary, which details her nightmares, which are strikingly similar to those that Jesse is having. Small fires happen around the house, which culminates in the spontaneous combustion of their pet birds, causing Jesse's father to accuse him of sabotage. The following night, Jesse has a nightmare where he encounters Freddy, who tells him that he wants him to kill for him. The dreams then begin to grow more intense, and Jesse unsuccessfully attempts different measures to keep himself awake. He even eventually begins wandering the streets at night. One night, he is caught by Coach Schneider ordering a drink in a gay bar and is made to run laps at school as punishment. After sending Jesse to the showers, Schneider is attacked by an unseen force that drags him into the showers. Jesse vanishes into the steam and Freddy emerges, killing Schneider by slashing his back. Afterwards, Jesse is horrified to see Freddy's glove on his hand. Jesse is escorted home by the police after being found wandering the streets naked, causing his parents to suspect that Jesse may be on drugs or mentally disturbed. Lisa then takes Jesse to an old abandoned factory where Freddy Krueger used to work, but they find nothing. The next evening, Jesse goes to Lisa's pool party and finally kisses her in the cabana. But his body begins to change, causing him to leave in a panic. Jesse goes to Grady's house and confesses to killing Schneider and instructs Grady to watch him while he sleeps and to stop him if he tries to leave. When Grady eventually falls asleep, Freddy emerges from Jesse's body and kills Grady. Freddy then changes back to Jesse, who finds himself looking at Freddy's laughing reflection within Grady's mirror. Jesse then flees before Grady's parents can enter the room. Returning to Lisa's house, Jesse tells her finally what is going on, and Lisa then realizes that Jesse's terror is giving Freddy his strength, but Jesse can't sleep out of fear that he'll transform once again. Freddy then locks Lisa's parents into their bedroom and attacks her, but realizes that he can't harm her due to Jesse's influence. Freddy then goes outside where he begins to slaughter the partygoers, but Lisa's father emerges with a shotgun. Lisa stops him from shooting Freddy, who escapes into a ball of flames. Lisa then drives to the factory, facing sudden nightmares and having to control her own fears before confronting Freddy. She pleads with Jesse to fight Freddy, but Freddy's hold on him is way too strong. However, when Lisa confesses her love for Jesse and kisses Freddy, Jesse begins to fight back. Freddy combusts, turning into ashes, from which Jesse emerges. As our movie ends, Jesse, Lisa, and Lisa's friend Carrie are taking the bus to school, and Jesse begins to notice similarities between what is happening now and his original nightmare, and he begins to panic. Lisa is able to calm Jesse down, and Carrie says that it's all over, just before Freddy's clawed arm bursts through her chest. Freddy laughs as the bus drives into the field, just as in Jesse's original nightmare. Generally speaking, sequels are nowhere near as good as the original. And for the most part, I would have to disagree with this one. This movie and the way they went with Freddy trying to consume Jesse's body so that he can be real again and live again, I thought was a cool touch from the guy who could only attack you in your dreams. Now Freddy's basically trying to possess somebody so that he can become human again and attack people in the real world. I thought that was an interesting dynamic and a decent enough little twist onto the gimmick. I didn't really care for the gay overtones, the gay bar and everything. I thought that was unnecessary. I don't mind it. I don't have anything against homosexuality or lesbian gay community. I just felt like it was there just to try to be edgy, but it didn't really need to be there. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't fit with the rest of the movie. Other than that, though, I thought that Freddy's Revenge was a decent enough little follow up. Freddy, you can already see the direction they're starting to go with Freddy, with the quirky one liners and everything. But it's still not as prominent as it would become later down the series. So I definitely don't mind it as much here. Again, though, I thought it was a solid story. I thought the dynamic between Jesse and his love interest was good. I thought Robert Englund did another amazing job as Freddy. Just all in all, it was a really good horror sequel. I would not be surprised to see this pop up later in the month on possibly Jeff's or mine top 10 horror movie sequels. It was a good follow up. Not as good, so I'm not going to give it the same grade I gave the original, but I'm going to bring it down just slightly. I give Freddy's Revenge 3.5 out of 5 stars. Again, I thought the acting was good. I thought the script was good. I thought the twist with trying to have Freddy possess Jesse so that he can come out in the real world a little bit more often was a great touch and twist. It definitely didn't fall flat like a lot of sequels do, and especially a lot of horror movie sequels. Oh my God. Generally, after the first one, it's just all downhill from there. This was not the case with Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. Let's have that conversation. Let's have that discussion. Let's have that debate between host and viewer fan in the comments section below. And make sure you tune in later today, right here to the Casa D18 Studios channel at the top of the half hour for another edition of the War Zone. That's right, it's time for another installment of the weekly acquisition report, the show where I show you, the viewers, the newest additions to my ever-growing movie library. This time I'm going to be featuring the newest Blu-rays to my collection from my recent Dollar Tree excursions. And then tomorrow, right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, and we'll be taking a look at the third chapter of the Freddy saga, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, Dream Warriors, starring Robert Englund, Heather Langenkamp, Patricia Arquette, Ken Sagas, Craig Wasson, Lawrence Fishburne, John Saxon, and Nan Martin. You're not going to want to miss out on that right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, right here on a brand new installment of the War Zone, the weekly acquisition report, right here on all new installments of Renegades Reviews. I'm telling you guys, all month is going to be stacked to this brim here on the Casa D18 Studios channel. So make sure you're subscribed because you don't want to miss out on any of that content. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure the notification bell is turned on. Once again, you want to make sure you're alerted anytime content goes up here, whether it's a review video, Warzone, or one of our live streams like Open Mic Night or a watch along coverage. Make sure you share this video. Family, friends, loved ones, coworkers, movie fanatics, cinephiles, Nightmare on Elm Street fans, Freddy Krueger fans, anybody that you can think of that would enjoy this video, this content that I'm providing you, share this video with them. It's the only way we're going to boost my visibility in the YouTube algorithms so I can eventually get monetized by the end of the year. Thank you once again to everyone who tuned in and joined me here today. It means more to me than you'll ever know. And I will see you guys next time.